Hello, YouTube, and welcome once again to Enshrouded. So, all of our people kept complaining about our new occupant. Let me see if I can find any journal entries about it real quick. General. Not sure where they are, but all of our NPCs pretty much had negative things to say about Mr. Crowley. So I decided the easiest way to deal with it would be to build him his own new house so that he's no longer occupying space in the main house. And that does open us back up a couple floors for later on. So let's take a look at what we built. Mr. Crowley seems kind of like maybe a cultist type person. So we decided to build him the Church of the Flame. And there it is down there. So let's run over here and take a look at this. And I want to start up here with the steeple because I was going to plan on showing you how I built this. So if you decided you want your own steeple, you would see the process I used. Use the ectoplasm blocks for windows, and we jump back and forth throughout the build between hollow and marble. So if the main walls are hollow blocks, we did red marble trim. We drop down here. This floor is all red marble. And we come down here, we got the hollow walls again, and we got red marble trim. So this is our main entrance. I went ahead and used hollow blocks across the top because they got those nice little points. Let's walk inside. Take a look around real quick. And so over here is our baptism area. You can get baptized in the green flames. We've got cyclops heads all around. Got a couple paintings on the wall. The skull flame or crypt wall torches up there. Here's our sign-in book. So back here we've got the cheap seats, so to speak. Up here for the important guest, we got the nicer stone seats. We've got a little altar here with the green globe. Come around here, either side, this side, and the other side. We've got stairs leading up so that we can get up to Mr. Crowley. Here's Mr. Crowley's Bibles. Can talk to him, do whatever our crafting is. We've got the small iron brazier. We've got the jumbo iron brazier. Our ectoplasm press. We got a chair to sit back here while we're waiting. Then if we look up here, we've got the giant iron chandelier. You can see the windows all around. And then we built Mr. Crowley his own room over here, so we can come down here. Got our bed, fireplace, shower, sink, toilet. So that's Mr. Crowley's new home. Go ahead, head outside. And we built these hollow hall walkways and stairs, so this one just leads up to our work shed. We come down here, snake our way around. Oh, and by the way, we built a big giant tree farm down here. We got resin and yucca in there at this moment. We walk around the path, and it brings us up here to our main building. We added in up here on the top of our pergola a little resting area. Depending on the time of day, it could be sunny, it could be shady. So you can come out here, lay down, enjoy nature. Maybe the girls can work on their suntans. I also planted a bunch of resin trees around the area. Mr. Crowley's recipes need a lot of those. And we're going to come over here and I'll build the steeple, but we may need to deal with the birds. We'll see if they'll leave us alone today. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So the steeple I have up there started with a 4-meter flat block, and I did put trim all the way around it. Let's see, rotate. But we don't need to do that to make this work. But the difference is when you do put trim around, it'll fill in one more space. So you have one less hangover space. You can do it either way. So we start off by using the 4-meter angled wall blocks. So there's our first two. Then we're going to come in here and we're going to place this one in. And the thing you're looking for is the tall wall right here. You want that to be in the middle of your 4x4 block. Drop that in. Let's go ahead and put this in. We'll rotate that. Put that side in. We got 2 more pieces of this. Put that one in. And then we put this one in. So from here, you got to climb up and you'll see some gaps in the corners. Now this is where we switch to our 1-meter block, and the rest of it is built with this, just so we have precision. So we'll drop this into the corners. And then what you want to do is put 1 block on each of these corners. Okay, for the rest we need to be out on top. So we're going to continue that, putting 1 block on each of the corners. Missed that one. Take that back out. Let's scoot over here. Okay, and now we want to fill in this block here to move in these corners as well. I think we missed that one. There we go. There's that one. One more to go there. And there's that one. So basically we get these stairs that are climbing all the way up. Now we're going to come in once again, block in each corner. I had a feeling he was going to show up at some point. I don't even use the bird parts for anything, so it's kind of a waste step to kill them, but we'll go ahead and switch back, pull our hammer back up, finish putting these in. Fill these in all around. Okay. So this gets our main base done, our base section. So we can look at this, and you see you've got this V that keeps getting bigger as you go up higher. You can actually climb on these like steps. And now we got to start building in the top steeple. This does get daunting when you're doing it at elevation. So when you're doing that, you want to be really careful because it's very easy to fall down. So make sure you're ready on the glide. And for this part, we're just going to build these blocks up. You can make it as high as you want. Now, the one I did over there, it switches. We do start out with a slightly different design, but this is how it ends up being in the end. So on that one, what I actually did for the first part was come in like this. Just to give it more of a taper. Then we come in here, put one block here. So we make it slightly beefed out around there. And you can continue this up as high as you want. And then when you've got the beefier section as tall as you want, you can come back in here and finish doing up your smaller section. And that is the method I use to build the steeple there. That one is, each section is taller, but that's just personal preference. And then what I did for that one is when I got all the way to the top, all I did was take a pole banner and drop it right here in the center, so we'd have the long banner giving it a tad bit more of a spire. So that is the method I use to build the steeple up there. Come down here, take a quick look at our tree farm. So we got yuccas, the red autumn trees all over down here. So whenever I'm building a recipe and I need more resin, we can come down here, farm up some resin. When I'm running out the yucca fruits, we can farm those. We've got our desert flower down here, so we have that available when we need to do more spice. Now, one thing I discovered in the process of building the new location, there is some weird bugs that occur because we do have this other altar, flame altar over here. So part of this location falls into both altar coverages. And what I've noticed is come in here, and we'll come up to him, and we're gonna pin a recipe that we may not necessarily have all of. Yep, so we'll just go ahead and pin this recipe.
Beware of the dark.
So what I found happen is as you're moving around, the amounts of items where it's pulling from the magic chest in the main building will drop off as you get into different areas. It doesn't happen always, but it does, and it also depends. I think most of these are actually in here. Let me change to a different recipe. Let's do, the first one I noticed it on was this recipe. So let's pin this.
You know where to find me.
So you see right here, we've got 77 paper showing up. And if we come in here too far, we lose that paper. But if we come in here and don't move too far all at once, we still got 77 paper when we, you can still get the link if you come in from the right direction. So if we come over this way, move through, you want to be a little slow about it. There is a sweet spot where you can get the original one still active when you get to him. So see over here, we've got everything. So we can actually craft 2 of them. Now, I could come in here and just take this altar out because our main area is big enough to cover everything. But I like having that altar there because when I'm out in the field and I've just done a resource farm, we can pop directly to this one, and we're right here at our door where we can come in and drop off whatever the materials are, be it logs, ores, other crafting materials used for blocks. I try to keep most of those over in here. And then here's our block collection. And that's where this gets stored. So I'm kind of thinking, unless it ends up bothering me too much, I'll keep this altar right here. But I'm pretty sure I can get rid of it because this is only a level 1 altar. So it only covers 40 by 40 by 40. And if we come over here and look at the build lines, this build line goes all the way out there, well past a 40-meter build. So all of this should be covered under our main location. So I wouldn't lose anything if I switch that. If we look out this way, not sure if we can see the line all the way from here. Yeah, the line goes too far away. So we'll play that by ear. If it gets too annoying, I'll just remove that other altar. And that way the whole area is only influenced by one. So let's go ahead and get back a little ways from the building, and since it conveniently turned to night for us, we'll take a look at it from further away. Let's start off by aiming for this perch over here. Farm these up so they're out of the view. So that's what our church looks like at night. There's what our tower looks like now. I've finished all the windows except for the uninhabited floors. Those have not been done yet. Good view of our tree farm. So let's go ahead, as long as we're standing here, let's hide the HUD. And let's go ahead and take a screenshot. Okay, got that done. So that is the current build update. I did change up my tree a little bit. We can take a quick look at that. So I found water ore is kind of a waste because we pick up so much healing from bloodletting that we really don't need the water ore. All we have to do is pop a couple jars or crit a couple mobs and we get our health right back. So instead of doing anything in the healer other than this one intelligence point, I went ahead, think most everything else as far as the wizard, trickster, and the battle mage is left untouched. Same with this section here, but I decided to go ahead and grab a little bit of pink stuff. So we've got Constitution, shiny plates, heavy plates, more Constitution, and we went ahead and grabbed Tower for less physical damage to us. Picked up another Constitution there. Had it well rested. We also came off updraft and got airborne, so we lose less stamina while we're flying. And we still had a couple points left, so we went ahead and picked up inner fires just for a little extra shroud time. Not that we actually need it, we just went ahead and picked it up because there wasn't really anything else useful to get with the 2 points we had remaining. So that's the updated build. I am thinking about doing a full-on two-handed build just to see how well that works. So I may do something with that later. But that's it for now. Thanks. Have a good day.